I'm here.
Okay, good evening, folks from Webland.
Yes. This is going to
Okay,
be an abridged version tonight, guys, just so you know.
yes, today's gonna be a really short and sweet. We're gonna make it as fast as possible, so I apologize in advance if I go a little fast. U.S. markets today ended in a little mixed bag, as Miss Green likes to call it. Dow Jones percent, S&P 500 point negative 0.08%, half of this, but on the opposite direction. And Nasdaq not too great, negative 0.22. Overall, it wasn't even that bad of a pullback, but you got the little mixed bag to end it. And of course, crazy VIX, one day is negative 5.16%, and then the next day is positive 4.16%. So just be on the lookout for that. Pre-market as of right now for tomorrow, also a mixed bag, but it looks more green than red. No change though here on the Dow. And then yeah, just be on the lookout. Probably we're gonna have some potential greenness maybe, but it is Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, so let's look at the top tier people. So okay, so the winner of the DIA, Tesla and Rivian, congratulations on somebody who had Rivian and made money, got out. These basically mirrored each other. And as you can see, from the beginning of the day and even the post market, man, it really ripped up. So basically, if you got it here at the low at 212 and you still have it, if you had it at 8 o'clock and sold it, you would have done a great job.
Same thing with
Rivian,
Rivian.
Rivian was very this trend was very dominant. It was just any dip that you got on this, you would have done well.
Very
But
bullish.
basically, but if very bullish, but if you got it at the beginning of the day and sold it, maybe here or at the end of the day, you would have been fine. This was a momentum play alongside with Tesla, and you can even see Lucid. Put Lucid on the notes because Lucid is a crapo, and it went up 4.4%. This is going to be a short because this thing is going nowhere. This is a scam. So please put that on the notes. Boeing has some good news. Also 4.3% to the upside. I think Dubai, Emirates, or something like that, order some 100 planes or so. And as you can see, it had a big gap up in the pre-market or whatever. And it didn't do like exaggerated. Basically, the gap up was that if you had it the day before till today, and just if you got it here at the low also as well, but it wasn't like it wasn't a Lucid or a Tesla where it was just great momentum bull flag going on. That she will skip. Let's take a look at DraftKings. Mr. Nas was bullish on this, and he was right. If you kind of ignore the little bumps on the road and maybe got the dips at the bottom here, any at these 34.65, or even at this dip here near VWAP, man, you would have done good. If if it goes down tomorrow, maybe to this level, try to average in if you can, if you have this for the long term. Also put this on the notes for a potential watch for buy dips to average in, because according to Mr. Nas and folks, this thing is going to do a breakout to momentum up. So we want to make sure that if you can buy it, buy any dips or average in.
I was trying to get in at 34.95 and I missed it, the last jump. And you know how when you put your order in and it never came back, it just zoomed, came up like
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah, it went up very crazy. So that's why we want to put it on the notes, because it could do a little pullback. So even if it does a little pullback here, let's say to this level, which is 35.25, you want to take a good have some maybe orders here to see, because sometimes when you put a little mini order, it does go down further or something, and that's when you really want to average in. You know how you have to mess with the algos. XOM is it did well overall. Just it was up. It has been going through some tough times lately, but it's good for us consumers. We want the prices to go down. And even though it had a little uptick, it's just following basically this line of going up and down, and but it's getting lower and lower. So yeah, we'll continue to watch that. If you're sort of shorting this, you're on the right track. Let's see if it gets to 100, which is probably a very good psychological level to be on the watch for. Uber, we're gonna skip for now. Walmart, this was on the notes yesterday, is at the ultimate 52-week high. We want to still keep an eye on this because it's going to be a good opportunity for a potential short after the Santa Claus rally or after January, December, January timeframe. Nvidia will skip. BJ's, I believe this has earnings on Thursday or Friday. A CRM Freshpet is still being kind of stabilized here. We
November
should,
17th for BJ's.
huh?
November 17th.
Yes, November 17th. So in 4 días. So, okay, we'll skip McDonald's. I always say, just go for this. It's been stepping up. But that's just my opinion. I don't know anything. EBC, we're still observing this. It did pick up, but when I look at this, it is kind of still trending downward. It is below the 50, it is below the 200. I hope that it does get to our price. But I could be wrong, and it could just do an upswing with the momentum of the market. ASO will skip. Meta. Sharif was trading this most of the day. The candle itself is not that strong, but it is green, and as you can see, it's keeping in line with this trend of just exaggeration upwardness. So like we said yesterday, I believe we're gonna see if it gets to that 345 range, and from the looks of it, it's going in the direction that we anticipating. Leanna likes it at 350. We're gonna see if it gets to the 345 area first, and then we'll see what happens. Somebody wants to short this in the term. Sam, we can skip. Let's look at Softy. Softy. So notice that Softy kind of had a flattish day. It wasn't green compared to the others, but it wasn't like bad either. It was just kind of blah. As you can see, it took more of a negative tone, but it wasn't, the range itself wasn't even that dramatic. And as you can see, it even picked up in the post market. So that tells you all you need to know. We'll continue to observe. Softy is one of the big players, the Magnificent Seven. Google hasn't been having the greatest of days overall compared to everybody else in the Magnificent Seven. But the candle today wasn't even that bad either. It was just like you can see, it was very flat. It's staying in, it's still higher on the higher side. But it's not being dramatic like the others. So yeah, this one is, you can see if you picked it up at the bottom, you waited for the bottom 131, and sold it at the end of the day. Congratulations, my friend. Netflix, we haven't looked at this in a minute. The day was okay, I guess. But I would have shortened it definitely at the beginning of the day, maybe picked up here, and sold it here. Then overall, it was just like messing with you, like up and down, up and down. This is it's very strong up. We're also looking for the 480, 500 range on this. So if you want to ride it up to there, that's what we're thinking. You can see here it's at a very interesting support level. This area it likes a lot. So I can see it maybe hovering around here for a couple of days, but then it could pick up from this level and get to 500 with the momentum of the market of things going up. But things could turn around as well too. You never know with the gorillas. Amazon, in its straight path to Christmas, if you got it down here a couple of weeks ago, and you see how it did this jump back up, and you still have it, 119 to 142, that's a pretty penny. So let's see what happens. We have another level marked up. I believe it was 150. I don't see why not. It would not get there. especially for Christmas and people just buying nonsense left and right and Amazon with the deals. And people are lazy by nature, so they're going to order a lot of their Christmas things from Amazon. Caro, 186. I believe that's
You can say
it's
that
going
again.
bad. It's going down. So it's rejecting this 200 level, at least for now, but it is still above the 50. So we'll see if it gets down
If
here,
you zoom out, you'll see all three of our mountains. I think this is number 4, or maybe it's just a baby one.
Yes, this is mountain 1, 2, 3, 4. It's it likes this 200 level. It rejected it. We'll see if it gets back here, you can't go wrong. You should buy it
I
because
think it may be headed down just because it's like it's come back down. I'm not going to say it's getting lower each time. It could come back up, but just the way it's trending, this may be headed down.
just wait. If you're thinking of buying this, just relax. So let's see. We'll go to Manzana. Manzana, very similar to Google, was it? Flat, kind of flat or softy. See, it actually was very dramatic, man. If you shorted this, man, from here, from the pre-market, if you shorted this, man, you had like a couple opportunities to even like get out here, boom, jump back up at the beginning, boom, man, you would have made
You
some
have
in
to
the
hold it overnight though
yeah,
from
overnight, yeah. But the beginning of the dia,
yeah, if you got it from the beginning of the day. But you know how
mm,
people are with Apple. It's like
yes,
you want.
I don't like shorting it by nature, but it was a good opportunity if you did. We'll skip Home Depot because we're in a little time crunch, and I will also skip Target. Who cares? I am gonna look at Dollar Tree. I was interested. Oh, let's look at Disney. Oh, wait. I do want to look at Home Depot. That's a lie. Tomorrow is its earnings, and I believe if you look at your message, is in the pre-market. Is that right? It's mañana. So this could impact people. This can make things really go down sour for the Dow Jones or pick it back up. So be on the lookout. That should be on the notes, Home Depot.
And as you can see, the trend is down.
Yes. So be on the lookout for this. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nod, nod. Okay, so Dollar Tree, um, it's stepping up. Like it's just, messing mind games around here. But I think it's gonna eventually get up here and fill this gap at least for the Santa Claus rally. It's just been like, a snake. It's been a snake, but slithering up. Um, Intel, we were looking out for this. So somebody wants to get it at the 32 range. It's starting to curve a little bit. It might do another mountain like this, but I think it's going to get to the 35 area or so. So we're still looking at this, observing it. We want to see if we can get a good price on this for a potential long play. Somebody really likes this and it's deep in her heart. Okay, Savannah. Uh, yeah. I didn't have a lot of shares, and I'm always in this. It's one of my favoritos. I didn't make I didn't make a lot of dinero on this because I was busy during the time, but I got some more at the end of the day. I like trading that stock. It's one of my favorites. Nikete looks like, yeah, Nikete was one of the bad ones. So it was one of the losers of the dia. Um, it needed a little beat down because it has been going extra, but the last couple of days has been beating down. Interesting. So maybe you'll get to this line before it picks up to the Santa Claus rally, or from here, from these last 3 negative days, it could go, it could continue going up. It's just needed a little pullback. So we'll continue to watch Nikete. People do like to buy sneakers for the holidays. Open, unfortunately, didn't have a major pop, but it hasn't really been moving. So really, it didn't really do anything. It's kind of been like this forever. Piton, I'm in this. I'm $5 positive. And any pop I get, I also just get some. Thank you, Wayfee. Thank you, Wayfee, for going down. Thanks. I appreciate that. And I forgot about my meaty, and it's gonna get to $5. At some point, I will, if I remember, I will try to get this. And that's basically it for now. Nothing too crazy. We had a couple of notes, and that's it. I do have a video that I was watching that this is gonna maybe be for tomorrow that somebody has to remind me. It's in the Financial Times, but we'll watch it tomorrow. But just remind me, Financial Times, and I'll
If you
find
want
it.
to put it on today, I'm fine with it.
Let me see if I find it. It's called like living day by day, like paycheck to paycheck. It was something that brought my attention. Let's see. 1 second. CNBC, living paycheck to paycheck. Something like that. Right here. We'll watch this tomorrow because I want to get the kids organized. And this will be something for mañana.
Didn't we already watch this or no?
No.
Okay, I've seen this. Basically, a spoiler alert: people need to make over $250,000 to be comfortable.
Okay, and we can watch another one. So we can. This one's only 12 minutes long, so maybe some viewers would appreciate it. Something like this, why it's so hard to save money. So, we want to bring the viewers a different perspective, and we'll take a vote mañana.
Everyone's poor people, so you have to
and
give yourself a license to print money, aka trading.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Have a great noche. Enjoy the shows, the games. Hey, bañate. I'll talk to you mañana.
Peace out.
It's not Diamond Davis, Leanna.